Right, let's get this set up. Hey folks, it's Rob, and welcome to another Wednesday stream. I know this isn't probably a regular thing, but I've been playing Shipbreaker in my off hours during the week, and we're in Act 3. So we've considerably progressed our unlocks and how the game has progressed. We're at rank 20 now with our open shift play. And basically, there's not really anything else to unlock in the game. Um, so let's get into it so we can talk about what we got going on in here. And, let's see what Act 3 looks like, right? The game is broken up into 3 acts. Basically, Act 1 is like your tutorial and the initial setup. Act 2 is like the ongoing difficulty progression happens, but also like they bring in this well, to put it a different way, a political officer, this administrator who is assigned to us to make sure there's no union activity in our area. Yeah.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
Oh, good. So, we're getting along. See if we got anything on the terminal here. So, ship doctor, right? You are given this crappy little busted up ship by Weaver, and you get to fix it up. However...
Hi! Don't worry! Dr. Shippy's here to fix your ship right up!
As you can see, the patient is missing. So, Hal had my ship towed away because I am company property, and therefore that is company property. I'm going to get that back eventually, I'm assuming, but right now I don't have it. You can see I had it mostly fixed up, too. And you can see the debt there has gone from $1.25 billion to $868,524,041.92. I have spent all but 11 of my current links tokens, but that's because we bought out a lot of our rental contracts, so we actually own a lot of our tools, which means we pay off debt faster. Nothing new? Nothing new. Okay. And data recovery, I had nothing new there. These are various data drives I found in ships, that kind of thing. Alright, let's go and have a look over. So, equipment-wise, I'm gonna fix up my spectrum scanner. But yeah, I've not actually unlocked a lot of the range on my cutter because I find having a really long range cutter actually is somewhat dangerous. I'd rather be working close. Right, let's start the ship. So this is what I was just cutting up. This giant gecko, hazard level 9. It'd be nice if we had a ghost ship. I don't think we have. Oh, there we go. Ghost ship. Ooh. It's a Gecko Stargazer. Okay, I can go with that. So the ghost ships are ships Lynx has recovered from space. They contain unknown cargo.
Cutter.
And
might need to be a little careful with this ship. She's been giving us some grief. Found her floating. No one aboard, no distress signals. Manifest been completely wiped. It's like they took a long walk, never came home. Just keep an eye out, alright? Don't think any little green men are gonna come jumping out at you, but there might be some leftovers of the crew. Weaver out.
Right. So there might be some things to find. What I was saying about this is that quite often they have AI components which have to be destroyed by some means. They kind of scream when you destroy them. That's weird, right?
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yeah, so that distortion comes with the ghost ships. We're getting off some kind of field off the ship. It's interesting. All the ghost ships have also had this like weird little camo pattern on them. That isn't the usual livery of like one of the spacing organizations. Let's see. The entrance is probably behind this guard. While we're out here, let's cut this thing off. Set that on its way.
Salvage registered.
I mean, these are 260,000 credits each. We want these, right?
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, we have a massive guard on a side that doesn't have an entrance. Sure. Well, let's lose this guard, right? Okay. Yeah, the interference is a little annoying.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
So this will come off as an entire assembly. I don't need to cut this off of this because it's all barge. I can just release the inner clamp here and that'll come off and I can send that directly to the barge that way. I'm not going to cut these caps off yet because it may be pressurized inside and we don't want a problem with that. Same on this side. We're just going to cut the inner release and set that free. These, what are these, solar batteries, don't have the clampy bit, so we're just going to cut that loose. Carefully. Don't want to cut the battery. Yeah, okay.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
What I'm really waiting on is basically how we wrap up Act 3.
Salvage secured.
My understanding is that we eventually do industrial action. Alright, so once again, yeah, see these red bits? Those are interesting. Those little red dots. I mean, not these fuel canisters, alright? Not the fuel system. Wait, where is it? Those are coolant tanks up here. That's pilot control. Do we not have any AI on board? I think we probably do. The way this thing's acting. Boop, beep, boop, boop. Yeah, that is the power generator fuses. Alright. Alright, let's try top deck. There it is. Hopefully, we can just decompress this thing the normal way. But if I gotta do a forced decompression, I will. Because we don't work in pressure environments, that shit's dangerous. And... sounds great. Upgrade a helmet. Oh, that had audio data. These are bits I'm collecting for my spaceship, which I don't technically have or own. But, you know, we'll get there. You're non-functional. You're non-functional. Alright. Food packet. Musty in here, as you can see. I can only imagine what this place would smell like. This is the cryo control system. In here. Cryopods. You're going to want to take these out before you start working on a class 2 reactor. It's in this thing. That's just junk. This is the back end of a radiation filter. This will be towards the pilot controls. Yep. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, pressing this section. Okay. Well, let's make it free to space, shall we? Well, that's kind of shit happens when you do decompression, right? This is the panel from the cryo unit. Well, fortunately nothing hit us directly, so we didn't die. Come on, you. I don't want to blow it down. Yeah. Okay. See, what happened is that this area up here was still pressurized. And so, yeah, the whole thing blew out. basically, I probably didn't have a lot of choice in that anyway. Quite often you'll have to explosively decompress a ship. It's just that you don't want to get killed doing it. Right, we got more than a little bit of cutting to do here before we can actually get to all the goodies. Yeah, radiation filter. That's the power generator. That's the Class 2 reactor. That's one of the fuses. Ah, the wall pinches it. Okay. Plasma pipe here. Right. So, yeah, there's one of those AI nodes. And it's on a fuel tank. So fun. And, yep, can't just pull it off. Okay. So basically, the AI is like, no, you want to kill me? You're going to have to, like, you know, use a torch on a fuel tank. But, you know what? I don't care. Well, I do care. But it would be a right mess to be in here if that thing blew up. I mean, we got thruster, radiation filter, another radiation filter in there, all these fuel tanks. Well, let's cut this thing loose. Give ourselves some access to the outside. Pressurized anyway. Just hop across and do the other one too. To blow a tether on this thing. Not that tethers are expensive. Really, if you're under any time pressure, use tethers constantly.
Solid security. Account credit applied.
Really, it's not very expensive. Once you have all the upgrades on tether capacity, you get like 50 tethers a go. As long as you're not using them on like moving bubble lights, you're fine. Okay. Well, that's a lot of tech gear out of the way. Light off as I can.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I mean, no, it's not profitable, but it's satisfying. Alright, let's start opening up this egg crate. Now, we are going to need to cut the caps off to be able to get this back section off. At least properly. We don't want the engines to be yanked off. Since we're depressurized. Although, be careful, you can always have some section that's still pressurized inside. Okay, that would be a good path of travel.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Yeah, just get in there. Okay. Is that loose? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, we got that connection there. Alright, well. See, we got a bit of movement. So, don't hit the radiation filters, don't set them on fire. There we go, there's a piece free. Let's just get this toad out of the way. So yeah, let's get rid of one of these radiation filters. So you have to lose this yellow bracket around the filter. Best way is to do it this way. Just fire so that the laser will not cross into the filter. And then just kind of pull it out.
Valuable object processed. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Okay, and now we have a nice easy access here into the ship. So we can get some of this stuff out directly into the barge. That's always nice. Let's see, this looks like it's free. Yeah. Kind of get off the engine, right? So that's the thing, you don't want it like pulling on the engine system, but you know, on the thrusters. And yeah, I should detach the fuel from the wall. Because we're open now, we can actually dispose of fuel. Okay, this tank is free of AI barnacles. We sent it the wrong way. Back to the barge.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
This one has an AI barnacle on it. So they won't accept things in the barge that has AI barnacles on it. So remember what I said about the about the filter, and you just like need to have the angle you attack the thing to not intersect with the object. Well, that's the problem with that, right? Well, we didn't blow that up inside. We did get paid 30 grand for killing the barnacle. So, even though we blew up a fuel tank, we did get paid. And they weren't going to pay us for that fuel tank as long as we had the barnacle on it. So, that is just what we're going to have to do. In fact, I'm probably just going to dump these directly in the furnace. Honestly, that's too many barnacles that I'm going to plausibly be able to remove.
Node destroyed. AI node terminated.
Not over my head, thank you. Okay, so for this radiation filter, you can see it's obstructed, so we can't do that one yet. Let's see. Oh, they're on the engines as well. Great. Great. I've not tried removing one off an engine before. Engine's a little more durable than a fuel tank, but not much more. Okay. Well, we'll get there.
AI presence removed. AI node destroyed.
Take that, you little AI buggers. Scream all you want.
Node destroyed.
Okay, there's not a thing there. Alright. I thought there would be. I mean, I could cut that one, but that's basically just taking the spine. It'll be easy enough to move that as an entire chunk later. Okay, I think I got what I want. Yeah, that piece is fairly well over there. Ugh. Let's go send that to the processor first.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
See, this is connected to this, but in the end these are going to be not connected to anything, and it's going to be all one big free unit. And they're probably not going to be too heavy. I can't move them.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
We're largely free.
Processing object.
The problem with the back bit is always like I gotta get past the furnace to get to where I'm going. Try to choose the wall, you know, try to make it such that the angle drags it so it's not getting too close to the furnace. Yeah, another thing about the ghost ships is that the airlocks will randomly open and shut no matter what you do. Possibly if I've wiped out all the power on board, it'll take care of it, but honestly, it's just something you're going to deal with.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Here we are in Space, West Virginia, as I think someone called it.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Yeah, that's going okay.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
There we
Salvage
go.
goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Okay, that's most of the bottom of the ship cleared. Yeah, and this looks like it's in a
Valuable
reasonable shape.
object processed. Credits awarded.
Just make sure it's enough away from the engine that we can get started. And then once we have this in the oven, let's go work on the upper section and start cutting those pieces loose. Alright, back to the cover. So if some dumbass named 50X starts referring to me as 52, he's got a scrabbly beard and talks like an asshole, well that asshole is the administrator of the assignment who made everything fast. But I don't expect he's going to be talking to me right now. I'm gonna cut this arrow.
object accepted for processing.
See? The AI is pressurizing and depressurizing sections. Be an asshole. I think I have a door control on this I still want. So, you know, don't send it to the processor. Yeah. And this needs to go to the barge. Come on, line up the shot. Alright.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Ladders go on the barge. Weird what goes on the barge and what doesn't.
Salvage
Like,
accepted. Credits
tables
applied.
go in the furnace. Ladders don't. I don't know. I don't make these rules. That interference is doubly so because we're by the reactor now. Oh, what a day, what a day. Let's see here. Yeah, these are free. Okay. Good start with the old tethers. Missed that one, but it's taking the spine with it, which is fine. The spine goes in the processor anyway,
Processor deposit
so that's just going to save me
Credits
trouble.
awarded.
Meanwhile, this piece I didn't think was going to be a bother. It's trying to get into the furnace. Alright, let's recover that by pulling it back to the jack. Sometimes things get really stuck on this center wall, and that's a problem because then there's basically just lost salvage. You can't get it in.
Object accepted for processing.
Alright,
Credits
get Y to
deposited.
cut the tether. Send that down like that. Okay. Well, let's clear the armor panels, the hull panels on the other side, and then we'll start working on some of the more delicate shit.
Processing object. Applying credit to account. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Try not to get that one in the furnace. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Got a ladder just kind of in the way here. Oop. I glitched it onto the railing. Yes. There we go. Don't say things don't glitch, kids, says they do. How do you connect? I did the magic rings trick in the game. There we go. Yeah, complex games sometimes have bits of bugs. What do you do?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, so yeah, these aren't going to want to move up right now. Right, what do we want to hit next? Guess we should start shutting down the reactor so we can then cut the power systems, and then we can start working on the interior. So, reactor. You can take these outer panels off really anytime you want to. Oh, I just damaged that cryo pipe. Fantastic. That's going to make this twice as problematic. As things get hit with the cryo spray, get incredibly fragile, and 10 stop being able to be manipulated for a moment. Well, I can probably deal with that by clearing the cryo supply. Right. I'm going to do this anyway. Look at that.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
Yeah, salvage destroyed. Don't do that. Okay. You can't just reach in and get these. You have to pull them off with the grapple. As you can see, cryo leak over. Now there's no longer being any cryo being supplied to it. You can cut the cryo system without setting off the reactor. You can't also detach the engines at the same time and not start the meltdown. The meltdown will start as soon as you start detaching the reactors in that case. So, you know, be careful. Clones cost money. Money means slower release of your debt. The idea is eventually you're going to work off all that debt. I've worked off a fair bit of mine. And eventually, you'll be just doing this for profit. Or you'll take your little ship and you'll leave because you can't close your contract. That's the idea anyway. Yeah, this cap comes off and losing it is useful, so to the processor that goes. Alright, this is one of those spines I was talking about. Let's send that to the processor too.
Applying credits to account.
See, I could have cut that up into smaller chunks, but I don't need to. I got strong tethers and grapples. Rather that not be in the furnace. Rather get paid for it.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Boo! Okay, there we go. things. I mean, I got a screenshot on my profile of like an object just stuck here, and I got like 20 tethers coming off of it, and I can't get it off the wall. Like I said, bugs will happen. It's a complex enough game. Just clearing some crap out of the way. Any old little thing could cause me a problem. We want absolutely nothing to get hitched on that we can't just that we can't remove. Okay. In fact, torch this bar out of existence just to clear that path, right? Oh, it's on the reactor. Oh, fuck you. Oh, 3, 4. Christ. Well, I've never tried to get him off the reactor before. Guess there's a first time for everything. Now I wish I bought those range upgrades. Alright. See? The whole thing's targetable. Okay. Let's try to get the top one first. Okay, that's one. Oh. Oh, you suck, game. Oh. That's 2.
AI node terminated.
There's 2 more there. And then there's the one on the back. Oh, if we're gonna die, well, let's might as well do this one. We're intersecting the reactor. Oh. Oh, God. Oh.
AI node destroyed.
Last one, I think. Unless there's one on the bottom. Actually, that's a cap here anyway, so it'd have to be like inside the reactor to be on the bottom. I think. Any more? Nope, no more. Okay. So, after we finish taking the AI nodes off, and I live, or I regenerate, I'm gonna go and detach the thrusters. And then I'm going to need to get this into the barge. Assuming I don't blow it up right now. Okay.
Node destroyed.
We lived. What? Ah, man. Okay, well, I can't detach the thrusters, because reasons. So, yeah. Right, we're just gonna rip this out of here.
Reactor meltdown triggered. Action urgently required.
Okay.
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned. Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the master track.
Alright, my fuel's low. There might be fuel inside. It'd be worth looking. Okay. I didn't notice any before, but maybe you folks did while you were watching. I don't know. Let's see. That's the entry airlock. Usually crew section back here. Yep, okay. Nope. Looks like no. Well, okay. Pop out and go to the jack.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Yeah, see, tethers cost 18,000, and you get 50 of them currently when they're fully upgraded, right?
Thank you for your purchase.
Demo charges are expensive.
Have a
at
nice
least
day.
when you start. You only get a couple to start with, and it costs 50 grand. But that changes. Right, so there's our thrusters hanging out there. This whole mess. And we're going to detach these. There's probably still some plasma in the system. But that's the safest way to deal with this. Yep, it's on fire. Oh! Oh well. Fun. Oh well, at least it was away from everything else, right? Send that piece of infrastructure on its way.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, got accepted. Okay,
Salvage deposit secured.
let's do with
Credits awarded.
these. Hit
Deposit
the button
accepted for
when the lights
processing.
are off. Grab the fuse.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Okay.
Electrical
See?
damage detected.
Don't do it right. This is what happens. You blow the fuse. It doesn't matter what order you do them in. The third one, they always get increasingly faster. I could say I intentionally did that wrong, but I did not. I just mistyped it. Sorry, folks. With the 3 fuses pulled, you can pull the generator safely from the wall and send it to the barge. This is a nice, valuable component you definitely want in the barge. Let's see. Should hit any moment. There we go. That was
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
1,137,500 credits. Yeah, and ECU. You want that in the barge too. You can't get this off of the back of this. Basically, it's normally your cutting point, but I blew away the wall instead, so I don't need to cut that to get this off. And the reason I took the wall out is because I was going to have to get that out there anyway. Okay, so these pads go in the furnace anyway, but so does the aluminum panel it's attached to.
Registered.
So don't bother ripping that off the wall. There's no point. I should just feel like picking things apart for a while.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
They come off readily enough, but they go in the furnace. You might as well just have it travel to the furnace with the rest of the structure. What I was trying to grab is the ladder.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Coolant tanks are not valuable. I mean, it's like 16,000 to credits, so, you know, it's not like nothing, but it is not high value. But they are a big pain in the ass, so disposing of them safely and securely is
Salvage
advisable.
secured. Account credit applied.
Actually, let's get this out of the way.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, back to the cutter. Again, don't intersect the filter itself. Okay. Good.
Salvage
That's now
deposit
those out of the
secured.
way.
Credits awarded.
And those radiation filters are worthwhile. That was 487,500 credits, right? Or dollars, or whatever you want to call them. Well worth getting rid of. Now, this should not operate anymore because, yes, I cut the power, so that door is now shut. I don't know if the AI can still do anything at this point, but who knows? Maybe that door will be open later. It's kind of the way the ghost ships play.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Storage bins
Salvage
are
secured.
surprisingly valuable.
Applying credit.
These lights, however, are not. Well, what can I say? They're satisfying to rip loose and send down. And it amuses me to think of a bunch of people just
Salvage
using or
deposit
buying
accepted. Credits transferred.
used lights from spaceships that I hauled off in space.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Right, we've got some bubble lights in here. Oh, this handle. I don't really know what this is worth. I can't imagine it's worth much. I have yet to remember to go and check on the value on the checkout receipt on a handle. But why not? You can imagine some grandma somewhere using it in her bathroom later. Oh, I got myself a genuine Lynx recovered space ghost handle. It's been in space. Okay, there we go.
Salvage secured.
Right.
Account credit applied.
Let's see. We can't use that anymore anyway.
Salvage deposited. Applying
That's
credit
something I
to
need to
account.
lose. Alright. See, we got a lot less interference going on now that the reactor's not here. But also, we don't have power, and I think the AI doesn't have power when there's no power. So that's my new theory. To the fires of hell, energy drink. Okay. This should be free, but it is heavy.
Salvage deposit registered.
Okay, I think
Account
we can
credited.
move it with the use of a couple tethers. Yeah, it's moving. Okay. Where are the lights I ripped off? Alright, well, they'll show up when I find them. Oh, there's one.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Let's get this armor plate in here. I mean, I know it's not technically armor plate, it is a hull plate. Wouldn't it be cool to cut up some warships, though? Don't have any of those.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Eh, we're a little stuck here on the front. Okay, give it some love. Get a little help. There we go. So this whole assembly is also for the processor. So not only does the radiation filter go on the barge, but this whole thing can be recycled in the processor instead of
Valuable
the
object
actual
processed.
foundry,
Credits
like
awarded.
a lot of the rest of the structure.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Get that on its way. pivot it so it goes in down its throat instead of across the front. There we go.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
You just eat that whole thing up like a long noodle. There you go. Haha. Okay. So I'm going to need to cut this into chunks because this is just way too much aluminum to go at once. But also, we're going to need access to be able to like get shit out of here efficiently, right? So, thinking we turn this here. Well, we gotta point. Do this all nice and clean.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Yeah. I'll destroy whatever salvage I like. You ain't my mama. I do as I please. Yeah, I think that's separated. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I have to cut that loose first.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
It's like I was saying, this whole thing can go in the processor. Problem is freeing it. Right?
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
You revisit your training. Do what I bloody well like. I'm an immortal clone, goddammit. What are you gonna do to me? Okay. Send that on its way. I mean, it's like $3,500 worth of aluminum on this one. Oh no!
Salvage destroyed. Please pay attention. Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Furnace. Just some chunky bits. Technically, I don't need to detach this table to put in the furnace. I can just send it with everything else, like I plan to.
Processor deposit accepted.
But it does make it an easier way to get access to this computer, which I'm going to put in the bar.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need to simply cut the door. I want to send that glass into the furnace.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Okay.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Happy New Year. Oh, right.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Maybe I should cut in our access point.
Salvage deposit registered.
My life might
Account
be a little
credited.
easier.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Data bank. Now this was a research ship.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying
65
credit.
grand each. Probably mining crypto. Yeah. So, not worth what they used to be.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage
Storage
deposit
bin
accepted.
mount.
Credits transferred.
Somehow storage bin mount is worth recovering. But the equipment mounts aren't.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Right. Getting there. Here's terminal.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
These are like 117,000, something like that. Let's see, is this around my cutting point? Yeah. Okay. So everything forward to the cutting point I want out of here that I'm going to recover. Come on. You too.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Don't forget the battery pack. hoping my air conditioning isn't really coming through. It's a warm day here in California. And still quite sunny.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
There was a choice between streaming and having the air conditioner on, or not streaming and having the air conditioner on. I decided I'd rather stream and have the air conditioner on today instead of not streaming.
Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
So, just about done clearing this section. A couple more bits of electronics to get out. And then I think we'll be ready to start towing this thing into the furnace.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Remember, the pads don't go in the barge. Bins do. Okay.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Alright. I think we're getting there. Let's grab this since we're here. You know, those are 125,000 credits each. You don't want to
Applying
lose
credit to account.
Okay, that table goes in the furnace. That table goes in the furnace. Pretty well lined up with the furnace. I don't really care about giving it every single little bubble light. They're just like $1,000, right? But at the same time, do want to hit that top goal, because that's how you get your repair kits. And also, I'm trying to progress this game so I get the final act activities going. Some of that, it's got to be basically progression, right? Okay, should be enough to get it out of the way. Yep. Okay, so that's heading on its way in. Start clearing this other section. Then we can, like, get out of here. Clear the bay.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
This pipe is attached to this bin. Just attach the bin. The pipe comes free. Pipe goes in the processor. Pipes are a bit heavy, and I'm bored. I'm moving that along.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Kabam! Helter Skelter. Oh, I destroyed a light. Damn it.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, make sure you didn't leave the door panel in a section, right? Like, okay, now that one's done, so we can write that one off. This one's good. We'll want to get this off the back end. Okay, let's do that now.
damaging valuables.
I don't see you out here cutting anything. Okay.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Right. You want that.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Okay, we're sending it out that way then. Ah, crap. Well, it might have gone in anyway, but why
Salvage
risk it?
deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Fuel's at half a tank. We're fine.
Salvage secured. Account credit
Just
applied.
some lights. I'm not gonna bother getting all the lights. Life's too short for every single little bubble light. But oh yeah, here we go. Got some bins.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay. Right, I think we're clear. Oh, let's have a look. It's glass. Well, I don't think we're getting that off without cut. Oh, there we go. Managed to jinx it off. Okay. Come on. There we go.
Salvage
Okay.
secured. Applying credit.
Right. Right. We're probably good. Again, don't want to send things to the wrong place. Probably the easiest shot is to actually go for the processor furnace over there. That's already started moving it.
Tether supplies dropping.
Let's move along a little faster. There we go. I'll keep a couple in reserve because this might not have enough time on it to get it all the way in, and I want to make sure we get it all the way in. Phrasing, I guess. While that's moving, we'll sweep the bay.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Yeah, there's some bits. Oh.
Material accepted.
Yeah, destroyed a door. I know.
Final salvage goal reached. All rewards allocated.
Oh, and we destroyed a light. Okay. Well, that's fine. And yes, in our door. Yeah, some chunk of something over here. Yeah. In and out carbon from the explosion.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Another bit there. Really? Come on. In you go. Well, that's fun. Not that this is worth a bunch of money.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
But there we go. That's a clean bay, kids. These red bits on there are just like bits I can cut off of things. It's fine. I have 4 tethers left. I'm just going to replace them now.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
I'm going to
Thank you
replace
for
my
your
fuel.
Tethers restored.
purchase. Have a nice day.
And yeah, we're going to check in after our shift. Alright, what's a handle worth? Sensor arrays, lights, fuel tanks, AI nodes, beer terminals, airlocks, doors, power generator, ECU, door console, fabric, handle. 5,850 for 2 of them. Yeah. And the bottles were $100 each. Breaker lights, $1.61. Okay, I don't know what a breaker light strictly is, but there you go. Okay, well, that was $29,970,655.16 into the kitty.
New certification level has been achieved. License level increased.
Nice. As a professional, kids.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
And as you can see, I'm only paying interest, my nightly genetic backup charge, bay lease, salvage transport, HAB rent, and HAB utilities on a daily basis. So hey, you know, we're getting this down. $838,760,201.92 to go. Those of you out there with student debt know what this is like. Helmets are mandatory. Collect 3 helmets from Ghost Ships. New sticker. Vaporize 25 AI nodes. Toasted Ghosts. Environmentally conscious. Salvage 5 environmental control units. Alright. Nice to get some new stickers. Should have something on the terminal from that helmet we cut and scavenged. So let's see.
Here is the machine. The machine is gone. Do you understand? No. No, I don't think you do. Here is man, all mankind, spreading out, spreading, like roots of a tree through endless stars. And there is the machine. The machine is going to stop the roots, the growth. The machine will unify us as minds in one body, a body that cannot age or grow or die. We will experience eternity in an instant and last until the end of the universe. Do you understand? The machine is what we become. I know this because I am a messenger, an angel. Did you know that? Yes. Angels are messengers. So I must be an angel. An angel for the machine that is God. That is what I am. I am here to join you to the machine.
Well, that was great. Okay, well, yeah, nothing like a creepy message from the AI, huh? So, yeah, I guess that's going to be it for this stream. I appreciate all of you for watching and tuning in for this time. Oh, it's been an hour and a half. Well, at least we got to watch me mostly clean up a ship efficiently and somewhat blow it up. But, hey, I appreciate you all. Thank you all very much for your attention and time. I hope you have a great day, folks. Goodbye.